Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen, Joshua Carty will get it underway. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson moving to his left. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
19 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that walk. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. This one finds McConkey. It'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
3 yards.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Forced to his right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
2nd and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here 1st and goal. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here.
He will
take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
The kicker on.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll take it at the 12. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready.
And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On the jump. Let's go now. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Stephanie.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about a 7.
At the 44-yard line. A 7-yard
From the
pickup.
44-yard line, here's second down and 3.
Here we go.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Buffalo 18.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 5.
Dragon, ready.
They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Set up. Vikings, ready.
He'll look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
On the toss, they'll run.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Red. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. A throw down. Second down, going to be incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. And I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's fourth down. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. From the 41, here's second and 4. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Tap the 60, tap the 60. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Rolling to the left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 21, here's second down and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, 49.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the 49ers are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Two on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8. From the gun, Jackson. one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Third, they need 8.
Nice shot. 180. Come on. What it do?
Now, Jackson. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson now. He finds Bell. That's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
17 more yards.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
First down, Cardinals.
Sit on. 180. Nice shot. Sit on.
Handoff here, up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Quit, ready? You at? Come on, come on. Sit up. No, we changed it. Sit up.
Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a...
That one, take it in. Flat, McConkey. Touchdown, Arizona. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cardinals are on top. It's 14-10.
14. 49ers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready?
They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second, 18. Let's go.
Going for it all. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here's a run going left. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd down, they need 7. To throw is Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Jackson. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
13. For him. Hey, report!
Now Jackson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Ready? Let's go.
I'll give on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Hot 70. Hot 70.
They'll run with Damian Martinez.
Fuck.
He's
What a
going
whistle.
nowhere.
Go back there.
Yardage on that play.
The key to
I'll run it
great
back.
defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready?
3rd down and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check go.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there.
Damn.
Making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Shit.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and he'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Hands up. No.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready? 19, shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. Not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down. It's 1st down, and they'll run. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Got it. Ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd and a yard.
Go. Ready?
A chance here for Murray. And he's trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Now a 3rd and 2.
19, 18. Here we go. Hop, 70, hop. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, San Francisco. He is shining in this postseason season spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Forward from the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Sit hot. Ready.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hits as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready.
Now it's Jackson. Right side,
fool
ball
got
in by
bumped.
McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a hard yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action now. Jackson.
He still got it off.
Taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
No turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
He turned it. Let's go. Sit hot. Sit hot.
Jackson now on 2nd down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd.
Back to throw. Jackson. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals are able to get it back within a score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This taken around the 11th.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the jump.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Hey, check that. Street.
They'll run. It's Murray. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Up the middle they go. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hawk, set.
On the ground, it's Murray. He's inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will extend this third quarter lead. Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Quick hitting slant there. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
2nd down, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing Jackson. He'll let one go down the middle. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, but it's probably a touchdown.
and long for Jackson.
Shit.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cardinals first down.
Jackson now. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now it's third and goal.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So he put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
Bell is the man in motion. They'll run. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Ready,
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Come on.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a two-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alfred, sit up. Sit up.
On play action, here's Jackson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Jackson looking to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Harrison. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10.
Cardinals, 1st down.
Again, it's Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
We'll try the right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
Taken in, and he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 37.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that fourth down, you give the ball to your opponent, and all they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the fourth quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Second and 7.
Here is second and 7.
Check, Panther.
They'll stick to the ground. Finding room to the 20. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
On the ready.
Now, first and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run, and this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go. Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll run here. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on third and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss.
So now, a big spot coming here. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Hey, report. Report. Sit on. 180. Sit on. 13. Sit on.
They'll drop to throw. He'll fire one. Deep for Harrison. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 42 yards.
You change it.
And the Cardinals
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Here's 2nd down.
Yo. 13. Hey, shot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to force overtime. And he has missed this one. No good. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
Well, that's just part of the game, unfortunately. You work hard to get yourself in position that you can tie it late with a field goal. But he just can't connect, and that's just a tough way to lose a game. There's no doubt about it.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
You got to be kidding me. It don't matter. I won the game.